Welcome to the Digital Glue Podcast. These digital untangling episodes are brought to you by Crystal Kordalchuk, CEO and founder of Virtually Untangled. This podcast is for entrepreneurs who need untangling from the day-to-day tasks in their business. These virtual world untanglers never underestimate the power of a good idea. And if that sounds like a lofty goal, well, it is. A decade ago, Virtually Untangled was founded with the goal of creating meaningful digital experiences that connect with people. Crystal and her team of honorary untanglers are now providing business owners just like you the opportunity to own your story and share it with the world. So, every Tuesday morning, she'll be dropping a new episode that will help you think big and dream even bigger. Let's dive into today's episode.
No matter how non-technical your life may be, in your business, you're going to have to interact with it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, and with technical people too. So if you already happen to have a team of tech gurus, also known as techies, by your side, that's a huge advantage for you in your business. But what we, meaning us nerdy techpreneurs, would like you to remember is that just because it seems easy to produce doesn't mean it actually doesn't take time and effort. And top of it all, sometimes delivering or explaining said information in a way that is non-techie so it can be understood by the receiver, aka you, the client, can be a challenge. Technology offers us a unique opportunity, though rarely welcome, to practice patience. And as it continues to evolve, so does the need to effectively communicate it. The reason we wanted to talk about this touchy topic today is not to make non-techie people feel bad about being non-techie or not understanding our nerdy techie talk ways. Hopefully tongue twister. But so that you, as the business owner or client, can better understand where we're coming from when we sometimes say it doesn't work like that, or that request is a bit short notice for the amount of time it takes to produce, and then whatever it is. It's not that we aren't truly totally nerdily excited to work on whatever techie project you have in mind for us in whatever crazy short amount of time you gave us after coming up with this genius idea, because that's totally false. We are so nerdy excited, our socks probably fell right off. Sometimes it just boils down to everything that needs to happen on the back end. And if you're not sure what types of projects we're referring to here, it could be anything from landing pages to websites, email campaigns to social media strategies, and so on. Graphic design projects and ebooks too. To this very date, the best definition of technology I've heard is do more with less. And tech-savvy teams do just that. We don't create more work, more headaches, more hassles, or more problems. We reduce the challenges because we love to create, to help those in need of our services by giving them more time freedom, all the while doing what we love. And to pop in an oh-so-fitting quote by Albert Hubbard, "One machine can do the work of 50 ordinary people. No machine can do the work of one ordinary person." So please don't make the assumption that everything in tech can be magically done with a couple clicks and a swoosh of our magical virtual wand. Also do your best to be realistic about your requests, especially when it comes to timelines. Nothing in the land of tech takes 5 minutes, even though it sounds simple. There's an art to what we do, and we truly do our very best to make the process quick and painless. But we do need time. And usually some funky music to work to the groove or utter silence to solve your technology pain point. So how does a techie professional like us explain technical ideas and solutions to a non-techie audience? Well, in the same manner as one would with any other information actually, in a clear and compelling way. The relative complexity of our message doesn't mean we can't be a good storyteller or convey the details, solutions, ideas, and information with an easy, fun, or even memorable approach. But it does take being mindful of the receiver and a heck of a lot of hard work. One thing I've observed in the land of tech during my many jobs prior to solopreneuring and now through VU is that majority of tech experts talk to non-tech experts in a way that puts them down, or maybe even makes them feel stupid for not knowing or understanding how to fix said pain points themselves, how to create their idea virtually, or perhaps even how it broke in the first place. And this, my friends, if this is you or has ever happened to you, it's completely unacceptable. Tech gurus need to remember, although technical jargon may be second nature for us, to throw out acronyms like AWS, GCP, SWS, and VGP. Certain terminology may confuse or disengage the less technically savvy receiver. And in some instances, they may not even care to know all the things. They just want whatever it is created or fixed. So while working your magical virtual wand, take some time to make sure your receiver or perhaps even audience understand the context of the pain point. And if possible, avoid using jargon altogether and translate your second nature terminology into layman's terms. Speaking of if they don't even want to know all the things, this information is probably totally fascinating to you, but it may not be fascinating or even relevant to them. So if you feel the need to truly explain, perhaps to prevent said thing from reoccurring, keep it to the highlights. Focus on the initiatives and pain points that they care about the most, and your interactions will have a much greater impact with the non-techies who are involved. Think of things this way. You have a health issue, so you go to your doctor or take a trip to the hospital. When you finally get in to see the doctor and tell them about your pain, they don't call you stupid, then use millions of terms to explain to you what's wrong, how it happened in the first place, or got this bad, and what you can do about it in ways that you don't understand. They are kind. They talk to you about your pain in a way that you understand without making you feel silly for not knowing all the things in medical land. Yes, they may use a handful of medical terms you consider jargon, but they always make the effort to explain in layman's terms, then open the floor for questions. Now, one of the best things about entrepreneurship is that it's open to anyone and everyone. You don't have to go through a million years of study to become a business owner. If you've got a stellar idea and can sell it, you can start right away, no matter your age. There are millions upon trillions of successful stories about people who started their very own business from scratch without a single qualification to back them up, and they made it big. People such as Bill Gates and Richard Branson both were college dropouts. So it's clear you don't need a crap ton of education to make it on your own. You just need that stellar idea and a heck of a lot of drive and determination to make all the things happen. The truth is that today, tech is transforming and evolving to the way we live. And even though there's no shortage of new tech devices, software, applications, and social spaces coming out every single day, people are ready for it and they still want more. Tech is about solving problems, aka pain points as we like to call them. Sometimes people don't even realize they had these pain points until they are presented with a solution. Nobody thought that they needed a smart fridge that sends them a list of everything in it when they're at the supermarket so that they don't shop for things they don't need. But those who have one now couldn't possibly imagine living without it. That being said, if you have an idea, a solution to a common pain point, an urge, the will to want to learn, to take on the world of tech on your own in your business, let's call this a version of leveling the playing field. And it goes a little something like this. Know your shit. Tech 101. Understand the basics. Do the dirty work. Take baby steps. Expand your knowledge. Know your tools and platforms and foster your network. And above all, make it fun. But if being a tech guru isn't on your bucket list and you want and need the help, it's out there. And with just a few simple, courteous rules to keep in mind. Time is the most valuable resource we have. Protecting said time is the gateway to your success. So using a time management platform and cloud ways of sharing files and ideas is more than ideal for great teamwork, techie or not. Also try to be considerate of requests. For example, asking for a brand new landing page at 6 p.m. on a Friday and wanting it completed same day is not a great idea. Not only is it not possible and rude to request such craziness, you've just burnt your bridge with your techie. We do not need or want to go digital tool shopping. We, of course, all like things shiny and new, but shiny and new doesn't always mean better. We like to focus on new digital tools that work before diving into them headstrong. We need to consider the pros and the cons and what we, as a team, want them to accomplish. Plus, being the nerdy tech gurus we are, we already have a library of know-how in this department, as we've done the research, picked out a handful, and happily mastered them. Remember, just because Karen's using it and it's new and 10 other people said it's great, but it just launched last week, doesn't mean it's the cat's meow yet. Negativity is the enemy of creativity. It most commonly kills good ideas and damages one's brain. No joke. We techies like to focus on what we can control, and by doing so and remaining optimistic, can open the entire team up to better forward-moving solutions. And for what we cannot control, we transform chaos into order. No matter the problem, there's nothing that can't be solved. Measure, record, and reward. Then rinse and repeat. We like to set incentives to reap the rewards, whether being a project completed efficiently and on time and truly well done, or something that came off the cuff but worked out way better than anyone could have ever dreamed. The proof is in the pudding. Smarter, faster, better, stronger. So as we've mentioned many times before, technology drives the world in which we live, and sometimes it can really drive us crazy. And for those non-born with a digital thumb, you need to nurture your garden of technology wonders in order for it to grow. You may never become a master. Most of us gurus aren't anyways, as tech is always changing and evolving. But you can develop appreciation for the fruit. Technology is best when it brings people together. Not a nerdy tech guru, but want to be, or have a desire to get some tech help in your business? Well, it's time to stop just surviving and get untangled. Begin untangling with us. We are the digital glue to everything you do.
And that's a wrap. Virtually Untangled is a full-service business, which means they've got you covered on design and content right through to digital and organization. You'll form a long-lasting relationship with them, as collaboration is central to everything they do. Now it's time to seize the moment and become inbox friends. It's easy to do. Just hop on over to virtuallyuntangled.com or their Facebook page to opt in and receive instant access to the most inspirational ride of your life. So what are you waiting for? Become inbox friends with VU. Until the next episode, keep untangling.